Welcome to Liberty Quarter Dollar, where American history and hidden coin value come together in every quarter you discover. Today, we are diving into an iconic piece of American numismatic history, Top 4 Washington Quarter Dollar. First up, Washington Quarter Dollar from 1965 with no mint mark. This coin holds a special place in the hearts of collectors due to its historical significance, unique characteristics, and its role in the transition of American coinage. In this video, we will explore everything you need to know about the 1965 Washington Quarter Dollar, including its history, design, composition, rarity, and most importantly, its current market value in today's collector's market. The 1965 Washington Quarter Dollar is notable for being the first year of the 90% silver content replacement with a clad composition, due to the Coinage Act of 1965. Prior to this year, quarters were minted with 90% silver and 10% copper, but in 1965, the U.S. Mint switched to a copper-nickel clad, which makes this quarter an important marker in U.S. coinage history. Unlike earlier quarters, the 1965 version does not carry a mint mark, as all coins that year were produced at the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints under emergency measures to produce coins quickly for circulation. As a result, a 1965 quarter without a mint mark is considered a standard release, but can still command interest among collectors depending on its condition. The design of the Washington quarter has remained largely unchanged since it was first introduced in 1932. The obverse features a detailed portrait of George Washington, the first president of the United States, designed by the famous sculptor John Flanagan. Washington is depicted in profile, facing left, with the word Liberty prominently displayed above his head and the date 1965 at the bottom. The reverse showcases a majestic eagle with outstretched wings perched on a bundle of arrows, symbolizing strength and readiness, with olive branches beneath representing peace. The inscriptions United States of America and Quarter Dollar encircle the design, making it instantly recognizable and historically significant to collectors. When it comes to grading, the condition of your coin plays a major role in its value. A 1965 Washington Quarter Dollar in good condition, meaning minimal wear but retaining most of its design details, typically holds modest value above its face value. Collectors often grade coins on a scale from good to mint state, and even minor differences in wear, luster, and strike quality can affect the coin's price. For a 1965 quarter with no mint mark in very good to uncirculated condition, the value generally ranges between $100 and $500 for circulated examples. Coins in higher grades or with exceptional eye appeal can reach higher collector interest, sometimes selling for $1,000 to $1,500 or more, depending on the demand in the numismatic market. Beyond its market value, the 1965 Washington Quarter Dollar represents an important period in U.S. history. It reflects a time when the country transitioned away from silver coinage, signaling changes in both economic conditions and public policy. Many collectors appreciate this coin not only for its aesthetic appeal, but also for its historical significance and the story it tells about mid-20th century America. Collecting quarters from this era can serve as a gateway to understanding broader aspects of U.S. coinage, monetary policy, and the evolution of collectible coins. In conclusion, the 1965 Washington Quarter Dollar with no mint mark is more than just a piece of metal. It's a symbol of history, artistry, and numismatic value. Whether you are a seasoned collector or just beginning your coin journey, owning this quarter provides a tangible connection to the past and a fascinating insight into the changes that shaped modern American coinage. If you happen to find a 1965 quarter in excellent condition, it's worth checking its grade carefully, as even subtle differences can make a significant impact on its market value today. Remember, coins like these are not just currency, they are a piece of history preserved in your hands. Next up, the 1993 Washington quarter dollar with the P mint mark. This coin represents both a piece of U.S. history and an opportunity for collectors to own a coin that is widely recognized yet still holds value, especially in good or uncirculated condition. In this video, we will explore the history, design, minting details, and the current market value of the 1993 Washington quarter dollar, giving you everything you need to know as a collector or enthusiast. The 1993 Washington quarter dollar continues the legacy of the Washington Quarter Series, which has been an iconic part of U.S. coinage since its introduction in 1932. By 1993, quarters were struck entirely from a copper-nickel-clad composition, a change that began in 1965 when the U.S. Mint discontinued silver in regular circulation coins. The P mint mark on this coin indicates that it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, one of the oldest and most historic mints in the United States. Unlike some rare mint marks that make coins highly collectible, the 1993 P quarter was widely produced, making it common in circulation, but its value can increase significantly depending on its condition and grade. The design of the 1993 Washington quarter dollar remains faithful to John Flanagan's original work, featuring a distinguished profile of George Washington on the obverse. Washington faces left, with the word Liberty displayed prominently above his head, and the date 1993 located below. The motto, "In God We Trust," appears to the left of Washington's portrait, completing the classic design. On the reverse, an eagle with outstretched wings perches atop a bundle of arrows with olive branches beneath, symbolizing strength and peace. The inscriptions "United States of America" and "Quarter Dollar" encircle the eagle, making the design instantly recognizable and deeply tied to American history and symbolism. When it comes to the value of the 1993 Washington quarter dollar with P mint mark, the condition of the coin is key. For coins in circulated condition, the value usually ranges slightly above face value, approximately $270 to $550, depending on wear. However, coins in uncirculated or mint state condition can fetch higher prices from collectors, typically between $100 and $500. Exceptional examples with sharp details, full luster, and no signs of circulation can attract even more interest, especially for collectors looking to complete high-grade sets. While not considered rare, this coin remains an important addition to any collection due to its modern historical significance. Beyond its market value, the 1993 P Washington quarter dollar represents a tangible piece of U.S. history. It is a coin that many Americans grew up with in circulation, making it both nostalgic and collectible. Owning a 1993 quarter in excellent condition allows collectors to preserve a small piece of the everyday history of American coinage, bridging the gap between the past and the present. For collectors, this coin is a reminder of the enduring design, quality, and craftsmanship of U.S. coins, even in the modern era. In conclusion, the 1993 Washington quarter dollar with P mint mark is more than just pocket change. It is a historical artifact, a collectible item, and a beautiful example of American numismatic art. Whether you are an experienced collector or just starting your coin journey, adding this coin to your collection is both meaningful and rewarding. Always consider the condition of your coins carefully, as even subtle differences in wear or strike can influence the value. This coin offers a connection to history, a chance to appreciate fine design, and the joy of collecting coins that have been a part of American life for generations. Next up, the 1991 Washington quarter dollar with the D mint mark, a coin that may look ordinary at first glance, but holds significance for collectors due to its condition, minting, and role in modern U.S. coinage. In this video, we will cover the coin's history, design, mint details, grading, and its current market value in today's collector's market, giving you all the information you need to understand and appreciate this piece of numismatic history. The 1991 Washington Quarter Dollar is part of the long-running Washington Quarter series, which began in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. By 1991, the coin was produced entirely from a copper-nickel clad composition, a change that started in 1965 when silver was removed from regular circulating coins. The D Mint mark indicates that this coin was produced at the Denver Mint, one of the U.S.'s key mints responsible for producing billions of coins over the years. While the 1991 D quarter was widely circulated and is not considered rare, its value can rise significantly depending on its condition and appeal to collectors. The design of the 1991 Washington Quarter continues John Flanagan's iconic work. On the obverse, George Washington is depicted in a dignified left-facing profile, with liberty above his head, the date 1991 below, and the motto, "In God We Trust," to the left. The reverse features a striking eagle perched on a bundle of arrows, symbolizing strength and defense, with olive branches beneath representing peace. Surrounding the eagle are the inscriptions "United States of America" and "Quarter Dollar." This classic design has remained popular for decades, making Washington quarters instantly recognizable and deeply rooted in American history. In terms of value, the 1991 Washington Quarter Dollar with D Mint mark varies depending on its condition. Circulated coins, showing normal wear, are generally valued at just above face value, around $2.50 to $4.70. However, coins in uncirculated or mint state condition can be much more desirable to collectors, often selling for $7 to $5,800 or slightly higher. Coins with exceptional luster, sharp details, and no circulation marks can attract even more attention from collectors who aim to complete high-grade sets. While this coin is not considered rare, it remains an important collectible due to its quality, design, and place in the ongoing history of U.S. coinage. Beyond its monetary value, the 1991 D Washington Quarter Dollar represents a tangible connection to modern American history. It is a coin that many people carried in their daily lives, and today it offers collectors the opportunity to preserve a small piece of the nation's numismatic heritage. Collecting coins like this can be both educational and rewarding, giving insight into the design evolution, minting processes, and historical context of American currency. For collectors, owning a 1991 quarter in excellent condition is a way to capture a moment in time and enjoy the artistry and craftsmanship of U.S. coins. In conclusion, the 1991 Washington Quarter Dollar with D Mint mark is much more than everyday change. It is a collectible, a piece of history, and a symbol of enduring design. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your coin journey, adding this quarter to your collection provides both historical context and potential collector value. Always remember that a coin's condition greatly influences its worth, and even subtle differences in wear or strike can affect its market price. This coin is a reminder of the long-standing legacy of Washington quarters and the stories they carry from generation to generation. Next up, the 1965 Washington Quarter Dollar with no mint mark. This coin is particularly interesting because it represents a major transition in U.S. coinage, marking the first year the mint switched from 90% silver to a copper-nickel clad composition. In this video, we will explore the history, design, minting details, and current market value of the 1965 Washington Quarter, giving collectors all the essential information they need to know. The 1965 Washington Quarter Dollar is historically significant because it was the first year of the copper-nickel clad composition. Prior to 1965, quarters were minted with 90% silver and 10% copper, but due to rising silver prices and coin shortages, Congress passed the Coinage Act of 1965, eliminating silver from circulating quarters. As a result, the 1965 quarter marked a turning point in U.S. coinage. Interestingly, all 1965 quarters, including those without a mint mark, were produced in massive quantities at Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints to meet the country's circulation needs. This means the coin is widely available, but its value can increase significantly depending on its condition. The design of the 1965 Washington quarter dollar remains true to John Flanagan's original 1932 design. The obverse features a detailed portrait of George Washington facing left, with the word Liberty prominently above and the date 1965 below. To the left of the portrait is the motto, "In God We Trust," completing the classic obverse design. On the reverse, an eagle with outstretched wings perches atop a bundle of arrows, symbolizing defense, with olive branches beneath representing peace. The inscriptions "United States of America" and "Quarter Dollar" circled the design, creating a timeless and instantly recognizable coin. In terms of value, the 1965 Washington quarter dollar with no mint mark depends largely on its condition. Circulated examples with noticeable wear are generally worth slightly above face value, typically between $250 and $400. However, coins in very fine, extra fine, or uncirculated condition can fetch higher prices from collectors. For a 1965 quarter in good condition, the value usually ranges from $100 to $500, while coins in exceptionally high grades can sell for $1,900 or more. Even though the coin is not rare, collectors often seek high-quality examples because of its historical importance as the first clad quarter, making it an essential addition to any collection. Beyond its market value, the 1965 Washington quarter dollar holds a deeper significance. It represents a major change in U.S. coinage and serves as a reminder of mid-20th century economic conditions. Collectors value this coin not only for its design, but also for the story it tells about the United States' transition away from silver in everyday currency. Owning a 1965 quarter in excellent condition allows collectors to preserve a tangible piece of history while also appreciating the artistry and craftsmanship of American coins. In conclusion, the 1965 Washington quarter dollar with no mint mark is much more than a piece of pocket change. It is a historical artifact, a collectible treasure, and an important milestone in the evolution of U.S. coinage. Whether you're an experienced collector or just starting your journey, this coin is a fascinating addition to any collection. Always remember that the condition of your coin plays a major role in determining its value, and even subtle differences in wear or strike quality can significantly impact its market price. The 1965 Washington quarter is a reminder of the enduring legacy of American coins and the stories they carry from generation to generation. Thank you for watching Liberty Quarter Dollar, where every coin tells a story and every collector has a passion. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on rare coins, hidden treasures, and tips for building a valuable collection. Whether exploring Washington quarters or other iconic American coins, we are here to guide you through the fascinating world of numismatics.